What else can you see? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Genau.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Ah,
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy boy. The one with his front teeth missing. I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not. What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
seltsam.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Oh, hat's.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our old soul. Yes, I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us much, but we should still confront them about the possible drug trade connection.
Tja, ist im Prinzip ein guter Moment. Das heißt, na, eigentlich nicht. Mit dem möchte ich nicht mehr reden. Was haben wir das da schon?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Well, just a trash container. There is no such thing." Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
So, komm. Wir gehen noch mal ein bisschen weiter und schauen, ob wir vielleicht noch diesen Rollladen finden. Das wäre sehr, sehr, sehr wichtig. Das müsste hier sein, oder? Das ist die hier. Ah, ich habe eine Idee. Oder? Da nicht. Ja, das ist aber nicht das, was ich wollte. Nee, immer noch nicht. könnte das sein? Nee. Ich finde es gerade nicht. Warte mal, wo ist denn der Schornstein? Irgendwo hier? Da. Soll ich noch mal gucken?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Vielleicht jetzt?
Yeah,
Oh Mann.
it's a wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by?
Ja, weil da was ist. Äh. Achso, nee. Das ist doch auch nicht der richtige Weg. Warte mal, wo ist der Rollladen? Ein bisschen suchen werde ich jetzt noch. Ja, der ist da oberhalb, aber... Oh, das ist neu, oder? Okay. Ich weiß es nicht. Ich gucke noch mal hier. Wo ist der Schornstein? Da komme ich ja jetzt nicht hin. Oder? Na komm, ein bisschen mache ich noch. Ich bin echt gerade ein bisschen heiß. Ich frage den mal nach dem Müllcontainer.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out.
Yeah.
That's why. And the...
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay, das machen wir noch.
Looks like the circus left town,
Ja, komm, da war doch was
but the
Neues.
clowns are still here.
Ich würde sagen...
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy, there's 7 of us and we're all here.
Ja.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hired.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
I do the talking here.
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
So let me get this straight. There is an eighth Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
Stell dir vor, Sie haben, ja.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
The thought forms in your head, like a lightning strike branching in the sky.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course. No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Boo fucking.
Little shit. That's Kuno in the yard.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
My answer is, fuck off.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Despite everything, the little man is quick on his feet.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know. The law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs! They're not going to give you anything, can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat. Wait, what?
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
We are deep in Far's territory. We need to cool off and re-engage later.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
Mann. Was können wir noch machen? Hier. Das hätte ich gerne. Mann. Achso, ja, Müllcontainer. Kann ich ja noch öffnen. Genau. Da. Wir sind ja schon weiter. Den Müllcontainer, kriegen wir den von hier aus?
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're searching for evidence in the trash.
Yeah.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Baptiste Soleil, among the threadbare kitchen towels, something as the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage. A rank corpse smell fill. Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver.
Cadaver in odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still. Drop them in here, officer. Yes, I think the clothes were taken. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had...
The lieutenant nods. Then, look, it's just organic waste. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It shines. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's handwriting. Not just any man's. This dense cursive, it's yours.
Oh nee.
Officer, is that your paperwork? There's a lot of it too. And you've got an autopsy form in there, in the back. That light pink copy paper. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? What are you talking about? I don't know either. You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informant's name. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Okay, das ist jetzt interessante
Some
Wendung.
items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
Interesting. Reminds me of the mug collection we saw in our weasel's apartment. Maybe he or she has been dumping their garbage here.
Okay,
Interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes.
das wird
Clues have a
interessant.
way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Or it may just be a coincidence.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
So, dann gucke ich mir noch schnell.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of you. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. It's a metaphor for you.
Jawohl.
Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it's not though. Still wet, The toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger. An aluminium block runs the